Yo, yo, yo. Why does my screen look like that? Closing the curtains. I guess this is like a tradition. Oh, holidays are over. Today is January the 6th, the year 2019. First video of 2019, I believe. I don't know. I don't know if the other one was 2019 because I just do them and I don't even go back and look at them. You know, some people might leave comments every once in a while. I check them, but got a book today. Read this over the holidays. I mean, that's why it took so long. Christmas and New Year's were here, so Becoming Michelle Obama. Yeah, I actually brought this book. This was the first book that I brought in a long time because I usually go to the library this is the first new book I brought because I usually go on Amazon or sometimes I'll buy from the book sales at the library or sometimes they'll give them away. But this is probably the first new book, a brand new book that just came out might be ever in my life. No, I think I brought years ago, but this is the first time in many, many years. No, because I did buy that book on Isabel Wilkerson, and that was about maybe 5 years ago. So, but this is the first book I brought brand new in many, many years, in a couple of years. And what can I say that hasn't been said? I'm sure I haven't seen a review on YouTube yet. I'm sure there's a lot of them. Um, you know, I mean, most of us know the story. I mean, she grew up in Chicago. Her father had MS. She had a brother that went to Princeton. She basically followed him there, and she became a lawyer. She was working in a law office. She met Barack. I like that the book didn't just focus so much on the marriage and Barack Obama and being his wife. I like that. I love the fact that she just introduced me to herself, and the things she was going through. It just reads like she's such down to earth. Like, I've always had this crush on her. I've always just respected her so much. I'm not the biggest liberal in the world, but it's just something about her and her husband. They just seem like they're likable people. Like they just seem like I wouldn't say regular, but they just seem like they're part of the community, the world community. They don't put on airs. They're not like royalty or nothing. They're just people that's trying to help people. And you can't hate that. And that's why the stuff that they were saying about her, I won't even repeat it, but it's garbage. They said that this woman, she raised two children. She got two beautiful girls. She raised them, trying to do her best, And I've been reading this other book, but that's the way she's like a person that she don't seem like she wants to know. She believes that she knows it all, but she just trying to be a little less wrong. And that's all you can do. So the pictures in here were awesome too, of her as a baby. I like that part of it. And just her her purpose, her delivery, how she what she really wants to do, and her life isn't over. I mean, she's still a young woman. And she was the president's wife for 8 years, first lady, and it's like she's just beginning. She's just becoming herself. I love the fact that you could go to such great heights, and she could still have enough humility to say that, hey, I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying. So she's just human. The humanity of it just was awesome. Great book. I mean, I couldn't put it down because I just wanted to know, okay, what happened next. Some of the stuff I knew, but some of the events I knew, but I wanted to know what she was thinking when this happened, or even the part during the election in 2008 where she said she made a comment that she's finally proud in her adult life, and they try to take it wrong and say that she's unpatriotic and, how the media do. That's the game. But I love how she explained it and said that, what she really meant, and how she was just being honest, because she didn't really like politics too much. I'm kind of the same way. I don't think I would ever do it if I had a spouse. If my spouse was into it, you would have to support them. But I mean, the pressure to be the president's wife, you know, even the kids, she talked about, how it affected the kids. Most time we don't think about that kind of stuff. Even with just like celebrities, like how it affects your kid. I mean, you can go anywhere. That's such and such daughter. I feel so sorry for our daughters, because it's like they might want to experiment or whatever. Whatever they want to do, is as young women, and no matter what they do, they got to have Secret Service around them. It's just rough. And that's the cost of it. It's a cost that I wouldn't bear. But yeah, I think they're gonna be talking about this book for a long time. I think they're gonna be this is gonna be the the biography. This is gonna be the autobiography. When they talk about the First Lady Michelle Obama, maybe 20, 40, 50 years from now, they'll be gleaning from this book. And she started all the way at the beginning. She talks about her mom and her dad and her brother, and how she had so much, affection for him. She also had a story about a good friend of hers that died, and I think that's for everybody. A lot of times, when you're young in your 20s, even as a child, you lose people, and you never forget those people. You never, they have an impact on your life. And I love the fact that she wrote about her friend. She died in her 20s or 30s of some kind of cancer or something, and how it affected her. And it taught her how, days are short. You could be gone tomorrow. So whatever you want to do, you need to just, do it today. And that friend of hers was kind of like a free spirit, but that's why she was made. She didn't even know she didn't have that much time to do the plan. And well, Michelle she describes herself as always a person with that checklist. Always, I got to do this, I got to do that. So, and she also describes her husband as he's the kind of person that's, sometimes late, not as in order as her, and people like that. I'm kind of like that myself. I'm getting out of it. But when I was younger, it's like, I had my day planned out. I'm going to do such and such. But, as you mature, you realize it's the simple thing, walk into the store, enjoying the sunshine. Such a beautiful day outside, too. So, yeah, I would suggest this book. Get a chance to get your hands on it, read it. Awesome book. Peace.